Hey guys, what's up? Guess what? I got a new pet. It's literally been forever since I got a new pet, and I actually got one today. Someone really close to me actually got it for me, and I got to pick it out, and it was so fun. I love it so much. It's super cute, and I am just so excited to watch this thing grow. Like, you have no idea. I've never had one of these, like, specific animals before. I've had a kind of this animal, but not like the breed of this animal. You'll see in a second. So I'm really excited, and its enclosure that I set up is actually behind me. It's going to be a surprise. I don't want to show you yet. I spent a lot of time setting it up, and I'm just super excited for this new little member of my giant animal family. So my new pet is a frog, a white tree frog. I turned the brightness of my little lamp thing down because I didn't want to blind him, and I know that it's not good to take animals out right after you get them. You should get them home and put them in their enclosure and kind of let them settle in for about 2 weeks before you handle them. It's not the best to take them right out because you want them to kind of calm down, but he's going to be going right in there, don't worry. I'm actually transferring him right now from his cup to the enclosure because I just got him. So but I wanted to show you, and it's best to wear gloves when you're handling frogs because they do a lot of breathing through their skin, and you have a lot of oils and stuff on your hands that you don't see or notice, and it's not the best for their skin. So these guys make really good pets. They actually get pretty big for a frog that looks like this, and they get really chubby and they can change colors. When they're kind of just chilling out and sleeping, they go like kind of a browny dark purple color, and when they're awake and hanging out, they go kind of like a green color. I think they're super cute, and I can't wait until he grows up. I actually got him from PetSmart. I just want to cut in real quick. I know this is no excuse, but we went to 2 other places before going to PetSmart. In the first place, they didn't have them. In the second place, none of their animals, reptiles, or fish looked very good, so we didn't feel very comfortable getting from there. So we took our chances and headed to PetSmart. Now, I don't really support getting animals from, like, big chain pet stores, and I haven't for years, and I'm not going to say, well, this time I did. No, like, that's kind of what happened, but he's super cute, and I just love him. I just love him so much. Like, I know you're from PetSmart, but I love you. You're so cute.
Oh, what are you going to do? You're going to jump? You're going to jump? You can jump.
Surprisingly, these guys can live 15 to 20 years. Isn't that crazy? So if you get one, expect it to be your pet for a long time. He's gonna be my pet for a long time.
Okay guys, so his tank is done, and this is it. Really roomy. You like it? He's sleeping right now, I guess he does like it. But I'm just kidding.
So this is the tank and the stuff that I'm gonna be using, and also the light. I'll go ahead and turn that on. It has a nighttime and daytime like spectrum on it. This is the lid that I made. I need to still scrape that off, but you want this tank to be really humid in there. Obviously have breathing holes. So I got a piece of glass from the top of one of my tanks that I'm not using, and this mesh stuff, and I hot glued it together and then cut a little hole for the light, and I put a knob from my dressers on here. That's bugging me. I need to moisten everything down, and I'm using dechlorinated water, which is very important with reptiles and amphibians. You want to make sure it's dechlorinated water, just like with your fish. Other than the fact that I still have to scrape some of this glue off that was on there from the rim that I had on there when it was a lid for another one of my tanks, I think it looks kind of cool as a lid. A little knob. Just take it off. So this frog is still a baby, and as it grows, I'm going to get different plants for it and bare-leaved plants, but for now, this is kind of what I want to use, and I have a bigger hide for it if it does want to use that. And also, I'm willing to upgrade the tank size when it does get larger, because these things can live for a long time, anywhere from 15 to 20 years, and they can get a decent size, but mine's still a baby, so this is the tank it's going to get for now. So what I want to do with some of the plants is actually make them myself, and I'm going to get some like this and some thread tie them together nice and tight and get some tape. I'm not going to have any of the tape inside of the tank. What I'm going to actually do is have the plants kind of hanging in here all bunched together, and then I'm going to have some of the thread hanging out and tape it on the outside of the tank, because the sucky cups that I got will not stick and it's driving me absolutely crazy, and I want him to be able to kind of climb on the plants and stuff and have them nice and stable for him. So that's what I'm going to do. So as I'm doing this kind of reminds me of something. My grandma actually passed away, how many months ago? Like, maybe 2 months ago, and I was really close to her. I was actually the closest granddaughter to her, well, the closest grandchild. I was the only one to really do stuff with her and to have, like, a really close bond and relationship with her. So it was really, like, hard when she passed away. But this kind of reminds me of when I used to go to her house when I was a kid. Well, her apartment. She lived in a beautiful apartment, and it looked out over, like, the mountain brow, and it was just so pretty, and, like, forests and everything. You could see everything, and we used to throw apples off the balcony to feed deer, because the deer would always, like, come up and chill, because they know they'd get food. But we used to go down there all the time, like down to the forest part behind her building, and I used to catch like frogs and toads and all these weird like animals and all that, and I would always let them go. But there was this one time that I caught a toad. I know this is a frog, but like it just reminds me of it. I caught a toad, and she let me keep it for a while. Like, we got a little container for it, made it cute, and obviously, like, I wouldn't do that now, keep a wild frog like that, but, or toad. But we named it Toadlet, and we kept it for, like, a few days, and then let it go before I went home, but, I don't know, it just reminds me of that. I really need to get some leaves with like, some leaves. Some plants with like really big leaves. So I've done it now, and it's time to put it on the shelf where it's going to be. I know it looks kind of crazy and is really jam-packed with stuff, but that's kind of how I wanted it to be. When I get the plants with bigger leaves, I think it'll look a lot nicer. In the end, I want to do live plants, but they take a while to grow. Okay, little guy. I misted your enclosure down, so you should be Gucci. You want to go check it out? He is successfully chilling in his tank. So that was my new frog. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you liked it. If you do, please like and subscribe. You can also check out my Instagram. right here, and keep up with my frog and all the other animals that I have. And also, please stay safe during this whole coronavirus situation. I really don't want to hear about anyone getting sick. I don't want to get sick, and please stay inside and protect yourself so you can protect others. Hello, me a few hours later. So, I just wanted to say, in case anyone says or thinks, oh, why don't you have a thermometer in there for your humidity and your temperature, I forgot to pick one up today. So, don't worry, I know about that. I will be getting that, but I totally forgot to pick one up. So, I just want to let you know. Okay? Good night. Bye!